Building business automation should be fast and intuitive, but sometimes turning the process in your head into a working flow can be a challenge. What if you could just describe what you want and have it built out for you? Today, I'm going to show you how ZAIA, our new AI assistant inside Zenphi, makes that possible. We're going to build, modify, and document a complete onboarding flow using nothing but simple plain English. Let's dive in. Okay, here we are in the Flow Designer. We need an onboarding flow, so let's go ahead and tell ZAIA what we need. We'll go ahead and indicate exactly what we want. So an onboarding flow that starts with the Zenphi form. We can indicate which fields we want to collect, and then what happens after the form is submitted. So we'll go ahead and click here. This may take about 30 to 60 seconds. You'll be prompted to replace the connections with your own connections. Simply click on the circle arrow and you can choose from your available connections or create a new one. After that's done, click Next, Next, Import, Accept. ZAIA will then immediately understand the request. As we can see, it created the Zenphi form. If we go to the form builder, it added all the different questions that we requested. And it's also built out the flow itself. The initial structure is done in seconds. Now you might see this little warning icon here on one of your actions. This doesn't mean the action is invalid, it just means it's incomplete. So ZAIA has done the heavy lifting of the building of the structure. However, it just needs us to provide the finer details. So if we open up this action to check what's missing, all we need to do is indicate if we need to change the password at next login. We can click yes. Once we add the missing information, we can exit out of that and it should be good to go. Now, this is a good start, but our process is a bit more complex. We also need IT to prepare the new hires equipment, but to only do that after the manager approves it. So let's go ahead and add ZAIA to modify our flow. Once again, we can ask for the modifications in plain English. Click on Submit. Every now and then you'll notice that ZAIA will also ask some follow-up questions, like for example here, it's asking the email address of the IT department. You're able to skip the questions, or you can provide more information to make sure the flow is closer to the final product. To make the modifications, you'll once again be instructed to import the flow. So we'll go ahead and import, accept. We can see that it's added both tasks. You can also see a description of what was done here in the chat itself. And once again, if you see any invalid actions, just quickly reconfigure the pending fields and then you'll be good to go. ZAIA will be able to handle the architecture and you can handle the specifics. So great, now our flow is built, but what about documenting it for compliance or for your team to be able to look at? That used to take time, not anymore. Using the document button, a complete human readable document of our entire process can be generated instantly. You can copy this into your internal team's Google Drive for easy reference. Simply click on the document button. We can see that it's generated the document here in PDF format. Finally, what if you're just stuck on this one little thing? Instead of searching through help articles, you can just add ZAIA. So let's say you want to ask it how you can insert dynamic information from the form response into your emails. We'll go ahead and submit that. And as you can see, you get an immediate contextual answer. This is perfect for when you need a quick tip without breaking your focus to look through our documentation. In just a couple of minutes, we use ZAIA Chat to be able to build a new onboarding flow. Along with a complete Zenphi form, we were able to modify it with complex approval logic, generate the full documentation for the flow, as well as get instant help on a specific question. This is more than just a chatbot, it's a new way to work, allowing you to create and extract automations you want right from day one. If you're ready to build at the speed of thought, head over to zenphi.com to start your free trial and experience the power of ZAIA for yourself.